Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today's video is Paphos Airport to Paphos Hotels Road, past Sidonis Avenue. So we're going to take you from Paphos Airport at the arrivals and departure. It's not that big an airport, and the girl in charge of the ship, well, she's the most beautiful woman in the world, and her name is Miss Ochin. Krasivia Labu.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again.
And again. Stick with us. Let's get it into gear. Girl in charge of the ship, Ochin Krasivia Labu. Very cautiously exiting the drop-off zone. This is the drop-off zone at Paphos International Airport. And as we drive past now, that is the airport itself. So that's the departure doors. There's a couple of gunbarrows looking very, very relaxed indeed, but I wouldn't upset them too much because they appear to have machine guns and various other bits and bobs. That's the TUI rep area and the Jet 2s. They're waiting to welcome you. You've got the pre-booked transportations over there, and you've got the taxi rank and Jet 2, and that's the arrivals. So if you understand, Paphos Airport is not the biggest airport in the world. It does have a big word in it which says International Airport, but it's actually quite a small airport, and the airport arrivals and departures all merge into one, that's for sure. Krasivi?
You know, the airport always, it's a sad and not, because people going, people coming. The airport brings me the feelings of this love and hate.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, airports are great places, and of course they allow us to move around the world, but it's a place where you say goodbye, and it's a place where you say hello. You say hello and you say goodbye. That's what she means. So it's a sad place and a happy place, and it is for us because lots of our family members, we don't like the word subscriber, so we refer to people who join our channel, whether you hit the subscribe button or not. If you watch us, that makes you a family member, and lots of our family members come into Paphos for a week or 2 weeks or even longer. We've got the Pain Boys, they're here for 2 months, so we're going to annoy the life out of them. They won't be coming back again, that's for sure. But these people come into our lives and then they go out of our lives, and we mean it sincerely. We feel it, and we do get upset when people leave. It's one of them things. And that's the power of an airport and the badness of an airport all rolled into one. It allows our family to come to see us, but of course it also allows our family to go away. We understand that we are only snapshots in time. We understand that people come out to Paphos and have a great holiday and they enjoy the time here, but of course they have to go back to their real lives, their main lives. Their fantasy is now over after that week or the 2 weeks, and they have to go back. Some people don't have to work, but they still have family in the country where they've come from. I'm not going to say just the UK, because we have people who support us, people who come to see us, and they come from Slovakia. So, Sir Richie, Miss Zuka, a big hello to you. We have the Smokers, Mr. Phil, Miss Liski, all the way over in Antwerp, in Belgium. A big hello to you. So you understand there are many people around the world that come to Paphos, and we've met them. They have places in our heart, and we hope that we have places in their hearts. We have 2 new friends from Germany, Mr. Dirk, Mr. Michael. We understand that our paths crossed. We hoped to meet again, but I now understand that of course you've gone back to Germany, but hopefully in the very near future you're going to relocate to Paphos. So of course we'll see each other once a week, once a fortnight, until you get absolutely sick and tired of us, that's for sure. See you, bit.
And then I can continue. Miss Sweet Caroline and Mr. Big Guns, and then Payne Brothers, Mr. and Mr. Paynes, Tony, Gosha, Tracy, Mr. Andy, and this taxi wants to overtake me and now really annoys me.
That's the way they are.
I can feel it. Yes, I was right.
Yeah, there we go.
Bye. I told you.
It's the same all over the world, unfortunately. Without trying to insult taxi drivers, they do believe that they control the road.
Annabelle, you know, let them go, these taxi drivers. Mr. Paul Butler.
It's endless.
And his lovely wife, and Miss Beverly, and their lovely friends. You know, endless. Sally Bryars, Miss Andrea, Mr. Matt, Mr. Dave Jono. You remember the, I don't know how to, the man who's about the funerals.
Yeah, Mr. Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
Yes,
Miss Julie.
Of course.
Yeah.
We never forget about, and Mr. George and Miss Tina, if you remember, Mr. George and Miss Tina and TJ Mark.
Yeah.
And they are lovely children. All of them are very, very important. Hugely important. And really apologize if this moment of time may be missed, but it's just of this moment of time. There is times we normally never. You know, it's always emotional thing, and you'll try not to forget. And as you understand, when you try so much, then you do forget. But it doesn't matter. You always will be in our hearts until the next time when we meet. Remember that we always happy meeting you, whether you're new or old. Coming as a guest or just a regular guest in the channel. So we are really, really happy to every single of you, and we wish you to stay safe and really, really care about all of you. That's it, Mr. Paul. I did really.
She wanted to mention some of the people that she remembers in the channel, and we cannot mention everybody, but we do remember absolutely everybody, and that is the truth. Sometimes perhaps people do not believe us. We are open, we are sincere, we invite everybody to hunt us down. If you can't find us, message us, we'll come and find you. It's that simple. Paphos is not that big a place, and we do get great pleasure out of chatting, interacting with everyone. Today we were hunted down, we bumped into, whatever you want to call it, one of our superstars, Mr. Ian, and his wonderful wife, Miss Janet, all the way from Yorkshire, and we had a great chat. I mean, really did. We wish you well with the blisters, and we discovered that Mr. Ian not only is a very intelligent man and a retired engineer, but he flies his own little aeroplane. Him and some of his gumbarus have clubbed together and bought an aeroplane, and they go off most weekends and fly around the UK, drop down and have a cup of tea somewhere or a pint of beer, whatever it is, and then fly back. And it's fascinating to hear other people's stories. I said to him, get yourself a GoPro and take it with you and start filming, because, you know, his passion for flying, and obviously his friends' passion for flying, there's millions of other people who have that great passion for flying, and they'd love to go with him on that travel. So you never know, he might go and get himself a GoPro. Miss Janet might buy him one for Christmas and might send him off on his travels where he drops down, and we understand what she wants to do is see what he's doing when he drops down. Is he having a cup of tea or a beer? You never know. Zivi?
Yes, you are right, Mr. Paul. You know, this meeting with the people makes us so happy, and we are really enjoy the company of all of them. Now it doesn't matter. Sometimes they cannot do it. Meet us. Sometimes they can, and the time when they can do it, we are feeling very happy, and the time is going on so pleasant and enjoyable.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the route. The idea of the video is to take you from Paphos Airport to Paphos Town. We've chatted away, and hopefully you've enjoyed listening to what we had to say, but we're back to the route. So it's a straight road. You come out of Paphos Airport and you take a left, whether you borrowed a car, hired a car, stolen a car, push bike, or whether you're walking. You still follow the road from Paphos Airport, you come to the T-junction and you take a left. And then you go for about 16 kilometres, around about 10 miles, and you're going to get to Paphos. This is the old airport road. Well, that's what it's called in plain, simple English. So we are getting very close to Paphos. Paphos, it says on that sign there, is 7 kilometres. Very nice bit of shade now, nice tree-lined road. This is all pretty much farmland to the left hand side, because obviously that is, I don't like to use the words, but that's the area where if an aircraft got into trouble, well, that's where it would come to a landing, shall we say, without, shall we say, harming anyone living in villas or bungalows or apartments, that sort of stuff. So often around airports there is barren land to allow for landings that don't make it to the airport runway. Anyway, on a nicer note, we are rapidly approaching Paphos. The sun is beaming down, as you can see. The sky is blue, the sea is blue, and I'm dressed head to toe in blue. All that's actually missing is
you, of course you. So get yourself in a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Cyprus is simply waiting just for you.
There we are. So here we go. We're coming to this little roundabout now. We're going to take a left because we're going to Kato Paphos. We're going to paradise. If you go straight over, you're going to come into Midtown Paphos and you're going to hit Yeroskipu first, and then you're going to come out to the Debenhams roundabout, and if you keep going over that one, you're going to go into the Midtown and eventually into the Old Town. But we swung a left. We've gone on to the single carriageway, which at the end will join onto a dual carriageway, which has been built in the last few years, and this is designed to take people from the airport to the Hotels Road, which is Passidonis Avenue. That's where the majority of the hotels are in the Paphos area, or the majority of the hotels where, should we say, tourists are going to stay. So again, if you've borrowed a car, stolen a car, hired a car, you know what I'm going to say, please stick to the speed limits, because along here and along the dual carriageway in a bit, the Gumbaros in blue do like to chill out and hang out, and more often than not they do have a frappe in one hand, and they may even have a cigarette as well, but in the other hand they have a thing called a laser gun, and that gun, well, they're going to track your car with it, and when you go with speeding, they're going to stop you. They're not going to beat you, and they're not going to shoot you, but they are going to fine you, and it's going to cost you around about €75. And to be honest, you're probably not going to get to where you're going any faster. Well, you're not now anyway, because they're going to stop you for about 5 to 10 minutes to the side of the road, and your wallet's going to suffer to the tune of €75. And of course, if there's something else wrong with your car, they're going to fine you for that as well. So here we are. This little roundabout here to the left goes to nowhere, so you go round it to the right, and now you join the dual carriageway. And this dual carriageway is what takes us to downtown Kato Paphos. There's various lefts you can take off it down tarmac roads and dirt tracks, which will take you to the Yeroskipu beach or the Rikos beach. So that is to the left, and there are some luxury villas. And if we look up yonder now, there is actually a big bird coming in to land. There it is. And as you can see, that the sun is beaming down, and that is Lufthansa. Louder Air. It's Louder Air. So I think that's coming from some Scandinavian country. So there you go. Receiver Booth, you enjoy your drive?
Oh yes, very much.
What's
yes.
your speed along here, Receiver, please?
Now the speed is
It's
67.
It's dropped to 30 now. And then it picks up again. And this is the point. This is where the Gumbaros are hanging out. They are waiting for where the speed changes. That's what they're doing. And of course, we understand that all over the world. That's where they're sitting. They're telling us that it's to protect life and all these kind of things. It's not. It's just to make a bit of money. Because, to be honest, there are no houses on this road. There are no dogs crossing this road. There are no children crossing this road. To be honest, you could travel along here at 100 kilometers an hour in absolute safety. But they decided to make it 60, a 50 and a 30. Very, very simply, so that they can fine us when we are naughty boys. But there we go.
Now I'm exactly on 50.
There we are.
Exactly.
And then
now
it goes
I'm
to
dropping
30.
to 30.
Yep.
No. 40 now.
So we're going to go straight over this roundabout. Again, like I say, you can go left on all of these junctions here, and it will take you to the very start of Passidonis Avenue, and of course there are hotels on that. But we're going to go to the main Kato Paphos roundabout at the end, and that roundabout we can take a left, and that's going to take us down to one of the most popular and one of the most famous hotels in Paphos, and that hotel is a hotel that's very, very famous, and it does enjoy us going in there, but it does enjoy chucking us out as well. And that hotel is the Olympic Lagoon Resorts, and we popped in there the other night to make a special video for Miss Chloe and Mr. Aaron, who are coming out next year, and we hope that they have a wonderful holiday, and we hope that they enjoyed the little video that we made for them, and we hope that their friend who requested it, Miss Tira, enjoyed it as well. In fact, she's not a miss, she's actually a princess. She is right at the higher echelons of our family base, along with the dame known as Miss Anne. Silly?
Talking about Olympic Lagoons, if they throw us from the door, we came in from the window.
Yes, that's right. And we're absolutely down the back next week. Let's keep going over this one, Graciela Booth.
How many rounds about?
There's quite a few.
4.
There's quite a few. Paphos Harbour now is 3 kilometres, so give it a bit of a welly long here, Graciela. There's no place for the boys in blue to be on this bit. They forgot to put a big enough lay-by. And then at the end, we're going to take a left, and we're going to go down towards the Olympic Lagoon, and that will be the end of it. It's a beautiful road. It's beautiful, yeah. It's a wholly beautiful area.
Yeah.
Downtown Paphos is spectacular, and if you're looking for a great place to have a great holiday, somewhere to really chill out, Paphos is the place for you. You will not find anywhere that has the same qualities. So this is the final stretch now, and that hotel at the very end with a dome on top of it is the Olympic Lagoon Resorts. So it's that time. It's time for us to say thanks for watching, and of course, if you like what you see, hit that like, click subscribe. Please come back for a little bit more of our madness. City?
And yes, indeed, the drive is enjoyable, the company of you is enjoyable, Cyprus is simply waiting for you. We enjoy all going rounds with you or without you, of course, and we want to say that we're loving you to bits, and we want to say that please don't forget to come and see another of our madnesses. And I don't know where to stop in order to give you many kisses, but I think another couple of minutes, not more, maybe less, and I will give you big hug and many kisses from the bottom of our 2 huts. And I think I did find that
a bus stop.
Place,
there we are.
A bus stop. So loving you, kissing you, and hugging you from the bottom of our 2 huts. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.